started a couple days ago. If you look on the worktop here, you can generally see the three builds that we're focusing on. But there's just one main build that we have been working on, and we're back to get it completed. So jump on in, check it out, and let's have some fun with it. So the ship that we've been working on here is the 8038, 8039. I apologize. And I have been going through because I build this stuff out in my garage, and I've been going through my garage finding the little pieces that have been missing, stuff like that. So I am ready to go. And this is where we stopped yesterday. I got some pieces that we needed to complete that also. So jump on in, say hi, and let's talk about Lego, guys. Star Wars, anything, but we're working on Star Wars at the moment. So we basically stopped here and we had to add some pieces to that. So jump on in and let's light this candle. The fun's in the build, guys. The fun is in the build. That's my motor though, but I'm guessing it's everybody else's. Who knows? So jump on in and let's do it. Let me know what you're building, if you're building anything at all. And let's talk about it. And let's get completing this build. I got a couple good builds coming up that you guys need to stop in and check out. I got a request for a triple build. I've been building a lot of sort of like brown ships on the latter half, because the sand crawler, the barge, the droid carrier, that's the MTT, which they just came out with that one, which I built a mini version right here. If you check it out, I built that like yesterday. I was like, let me throw one of these together. I am not certain that I'm gonna get that particular build. I'm thinking about it, but it's like it's not really my thing. It doesn't appeal to me. Okay, just let's be straight about it. It doesn't appeal to me. It's not one of the ships that stand out to me. It's not a standout ship to me. So there you go. Maybe let me know what you guys think about it. Maybe if the price is lower. Hey Ron, thanks for jumping on there, man. Great to see you. Have you ever noticed how the algorithm just hits your computer? Because I build on it because I don't have the instruction for this particular build, and I'm building on it. So it just keeps popping up a lot of old Lego CDs, Lego discs, Lego disc. Keeps popping up on there. Someone said that's making a comeback. Walkman, it's making a comeback. If you're seeing Guardians of the Galaxy, you know what I'm talking about. I remember when that came out, everybody ran out and got one of those again. Yeah, so jump on in, guys, and let's talk about it. The set that's on here and what you're generally building. And let's have some fun with that. So as I said, I'm building this off my PDF, so I'm just getting it together right now. So just bear with me. Let's pull that up. Talked about the PDF and how it's, a lot of times it's very tricky to work with. Hey guys, BOBAbrickz, what's up, man? You alright? Great to see you on there. Yo, Carol, what's up? You cool? Let me just give you guys a shout out. So as you've seen on the worktop right here, we're actually working on this is the build. This is the mini version of it. That's two of them. I just had to get this one piece in. Yeah, so that's the mini version down here. You find that in poly bags. You find it in the advent calendar, and obviously this is a poly bag also. And we have the next size up. Let me just jump on here for you guys and give you guys your shout out, because I do a shout out to special shout out to everybody who jumps on. I got my own style, which I'll be adding one on soon, so when people come on, I'll give them a special Boba shout out. But the shout out is this. It's gonna come up right now, guys. Great to see you on there anyway. Thanks a lot for showing up for the live at 5. If you guys know what we do here, I do give away free Lego also. I do it in malls, I do it in the streets, I do it all over. So if you join the membership program, you can have a chance to win that. Just waiting for this thing to load here. Don't know why it's taking so long to load you guys up. Should have been on already. Should have been on already. Or you can have opportunity to win the Night Owl. As you're seeing, this is Luke with Chewie. You're getting a bonus pack in there if you join the top tier of my program. Let me give you guys a big shout out. Luffy, what's up? BOBAbrickz, what's up? BOBAbrickz, Luffy. Let me give you guys a shout out real quick. I'm gonna try to do it in one shot if you guys don't mind. If you guys don't mind, doing one shot, right? So we'll start with Ron. So what's going on, guys? Let me know what you're building. Let me know what you guys up to. If you're building anything new, any requests. Just giving you guys a shout out, okay? So just bear with me here. Yeah, great to see all you guys on there. Thanks for jumping on. Yeah, so back to after I gave you guys your shout out. So you can have a chance to get this with the gold card or special event with the classic helmet and the gold card on the side. Or you can get the gold card, Trooper. Sorry, that was the Trooper. This is Darth Vader with the rectangular box. Okay, so you have a chance of getting those if you are in the top tier, or if you are the first 3 to. Yep, may the force be with you. B, what's up? B, yeah, absolutely. Right, so if you guys want to talk about Jango or Boba, as I say all the time, I have every single one of them. I haven't brought my mascot out, which is not cool. It's right over here. We can talk about that. Or if you want to see it, any one of them. I have every single Boba and Jango Fett figure that's been ever made. So we can talk about that. You can see those if you want to see them live and direct. Okay. Cloud City too, if you want to see that. Even Cloud City, you want to see that? That's not an issue at all. We have them all. Have them all. I have them. Every ship, every figure. I'm only waiting for the one that comes out on the first. Oh, you want to have a look? Okay, I'll give you a quick look. Like I said, you call it, you name it. I can show it. Just make sure these are sort of in a safe position here, guys. Just give me 1 second. Okay, let's just turn that there. So, Cloud City. Cloud City. Can you see this? My computer's sort of like slow behind it. Can you see that right there? So that's your Cloud City. And obviously I usually put the label. It's not unsafe though. Okay, so I use these, if you have a look at that. I use those. Those are softer than your typical bricks. If you notice, the ends are not that sharp, so it doesn't break the legs back here. So when you put it on there, it doesn't fall off, but it also doesn't break the legs. Someone had sort of like this thing that clips the legs in between, and sort of like a mold. But when I tried using it, it started my yeah, man. It's kind of pricey. I got it early, so it saved me that hitting that price. Yeah, so this particular way of doing it saves your Lego from getting damaged. So if you have a pricey Lego, any Lego at all, just to save it from getting damaged, you can use that. And that holds it in place, doesn't break, doesn't shake off unless you really swing it really hard. So that's the star right there. No. Like I said, this is really safe. With that particular thing that person showed me, I was concerned that it would fall off, and it was falling off. It's safe to say that it fell from a short height, and that's the first time it fell in my hands. But after, I had to come up with something, so I came up with using those. I've never seen anybody showing those particular. So there's like different styles of them, but I think this is the most safest way, and it's just one brick. You don't have to use two, because there's a different way I was doing it before where you would have to use two of them, but this is the safest way to do it. So if you put it on there, it just doesn't break at all or get damaged. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it does. It spooks me also. I know it spooks everybody. Um, yeah, so so if you want to see any, like I said, any Boba Django, I got them, every single one of them. I'll put them down so it doesn't give you any But anyway, guys, if you're on there, just hit that like button for me, and so we can bring the channel up a little bit, so I can bring you guys more great stuff like that, and show you fantastic, and do a lot more giveaways, because like I said, I do tons and tons of giveaways everywhere. Every time I have a chance, I do giveaways. So jump on there and please hit that. And don't be afraid to join my membership program, because it does help, again, with me being able to bring the best, the rarest, and the latest in Lego to show everyone. So the question is, what you guys are building, if you're building anything for this break, or Yeah, what are you guys building? What are you building, B? Are you building anything specific? Are you making a stop motion? About what? I was trying to do some stop motion on my because I have a I downloaded this app and I was trying to do some stop motion on that, and it's sort of like I'm still working through the kinks. Let's put it like that. Do you have that under control? Okay, thorn and chicken. What's that gonna be? That's gonna be coming up. So if I go on B Bandit, I'll catch that there. Or do you have it under another acronym? You have it under another name, or it's still on the B Bandit. Yeah. So I'll also show the follow up to those guys. Yes. I'll check it out. I'll check it out on the B Bandit definitely. So the I'll also show you the partner to those which came out in Java's Barge, and one came out in the 7144. Sorry, not 7144. I apologize. Right. So here we go. Right here. That's the follow up. That's the 2009. That came out in the 6209, and this is the 744 here. Remember when I was speaking about the different ways I was using before? So here's one of the ways right here. You see that sort of, I'll just put it here so you can have a look. So you see that sort of thing that looks like a saucepan. I call it a saucepan because it looks like that. A saucepan with a stud on the other end. I was using that first, and then I used the studs with the holes. So you know the studs with the holes like that? Can you see that through there? Studs with the holes, I was using that because that's softer than your typical studs because it doesn't have sharp ends. The ends are rounded. And then that's two pieces to move around and whatnot. So I started just finding those and using that. So there's one in black. You find them a lot in the advent calendar. So if you have the advent calendar, knows the names. Well, I am a big, like I said, I have every Django and Boba Fett that was ever made. So, and every ship that was ever made for Django and Boba, right? So I'm really into that, and I am BOBAbrickz, so I gotta sort of know it. Um, yeah, as you notice, the gray on that one is different from the gray. This gray has been retired. They don't make that gray anymore. So you can definitely see the difference there in the different grays. These have no print on the arms, no print on the legs, but they're pretty cool too. This one you'll get it for about $14, and that one you could get it for like between 8 and 10, which is pretty. If you wanted to just get a Bobo, a Bobo, you can get it for that price. As you know, the new Boba that came out in the mini ship Boba, which came out in the 75344, that one is even what, $15. If you're living in Europe, it's like 12 euros. If you're living in Britain, it's £10. I actually know that they dropped the price if you went to B&M or Sainsbury's, because Sainsbury's always, I don't know if you guys are living in that part of the world, Sainsbury's are always doing like sales. You always got to drop in there because they do a lot of 20 to 30% sale. And right now you can get that that particular ship for about six or £7. So that's a pretty good deal to get a Boba Fett ship with print on the arms. Not the same because this obviously that's exclusive. But to get that, it's a bargain, right? It's a good deal. So I'll just stick this on here. Yeah, so that's what you're doing. What about you? What about the rest of the guys? Is anyone on there building anything? Luffy, you building anything? What's up? Ron, are you building anything? Rex, what about you, Rex? And Carol. Again, it's great to see all you guys on there. So guys, while you're on, just please hit that like button for me. And let me give you guys a big heart there for everybody showing up. Well, you can't wait for the new set. You're talking about that Boba, the Django. So it's a cheaper way to get that Django that came out in the big UCS. Because it also comes with both Boba and Django, so that's a pretty cool way, and he still has the same setup on it. So that's an easy way to get that. That's great. Good to hear that, man. Good to know that I'm not the only Boba Django fan out there. That's fantastic. So guys, so again, if you want to see any Boba or Django, all the trilogies that we have been building, like I said, we've been building trilogies, and that's what we've been doing for the rest of the year, all year long. We've been doing all the slave ships. We've been building all of those. We need to complete the UCS and the UCS Django and Boba. We also been building the assault tank. I thought it was a triple threat, but it's not. There's 4 of them actually when I started building them. Then we built the droid carriers, the MTT, all 3 of those, and we're waiting for 4th. But like I said, it's not something that's on the top of my list. I'm actually waiting for that set to drop in 2 days. And we built all of the General Grievous, the triple. When I say all, that's the 75262. And we've built the ARC 170, the 8088, the 7952, 7259, I apologize, and the latest one that came out in 2025, 75402. So if you want to see any of those, you can have a look at that also. Or as I said, any Boba at all, any Boba or Django. I got the helmets also. I actually got one of the helmets. I have it sealed, but I got one cheap. It came without the visor. I picked it up as a bundle, and it came for $52. And I was like, whoa, I'll grab that. Because I do dabble there. Because I do build stuff. I still got to add, there's the helmet right here. I still got to add the visor on, because it came without a visor. And I have to put that on myself, which I haven't got to yet. I should have done that already. I need to get it done. Um, so jump in, guys, and let's talk about it. All right. Let me know if you have any of these figs, any Boba or Django in your house. What's your favorite Boba or Django fat, ship, or memorabilia? I don't usually collect like memorabilia. Somebody gave me this when I bought a set from them when I bought the Christmas. Somebody gave me a calendar, a Django, not a Django, a Mandalorian calendar, which was pretty cool. He threw a whole bunch of extra bits in there when I bought this set from him, brand new set. Anyway, let's continue with this build and get this part of this ship done. So we need to build that extra one in the top right here. So we were just adding these on here to complete that. Just need to find a couple here, which is in the mix there. When I find them while we're working, I will find them. So I'll put this one here for now so you can see it there. And we'll add that in a minute. Okay, so we'll put that over here for now. Actually, I'll just put it there so it doesn't get mixed in. And we were working on completing this. There was one piece that I knew I had, because as you guys know, I built this out of my garage. There was one piece I knew I had, and I was like, I know I have that piece. And so I went searching for it, and I came up with it. Which is this piece right here. An odd piece to put, because this usually comes on the bikes. It usually comes on all the bikes. So let's just jump in here. I hope I pulled up book 2. Yes, book 2. And go all the way down. Scrolling all the way down. Yeah. And let's get to that point. Book 2. Yeah. So we're here. This ship is coming to a close. We're doing really good but I have a couple others. Right, so I needed these two pieces, which I thought this front here is just, it's very odd that they add this, but so this goes right on the front right here. Hope you guys can see that. Right there, like that. Okay, once that's tightly in there, let's see what happens next. So I didn't want to lock it up yesterday because I wanted to find that piece. So turn that around and let's put that on. That just goes right into that slot on the top right here. Okay, let's just lock that in. There you go. And this is supposed to come up and down like that. So, you guys seen that? Yeah, just up and down like that. Okay, let's just move this over and see what comes next. So I'll just put it back here, turn it around. It's flying around. I love the handle on there. That was a good call that they added that handle on there. Just saves you a lot of issues. Anyway, I can leave that in there. Right. Okay, let's see what's next, guys. So we've built all of that, and okay, right. So we're gonna build So I build these out of my garage, as I said, guys. So I'm not cutting out of a packet and brick bag 1, bag 2, and stuff like that. I'm building this from pieces I picked out myself, right? And also I'm using a PDF because I don't have the instructions. So bear with me for a sec. Let me just line it up, which makes it sort of tricky at times. But that being said, let's go to work. So we need a 6 again, which I went and got because I needed to go get that and put that together. One of these, I think I grabbed the wrong size of this, but that's fine. So I got the right size here. So a 4x6 and a 4x6, 2 going different directions. Dark gray, and that goes there. Now we need a corner, which goes right here. So again, drop me a line, guys. Let me know what you're working on, if you're working on anything at all. And we need another one of these, which is gonna go, did I put that in the right place? Yeah, goes like that. And this one's gonna go just right here. And we need one of these, which is gonna go right there. Okay, I'll move the strip back a bit if you guys wouldn't mind, because I think it's not clear enough. Okay, let's see what's next. It's like like I said, that ship is sort of like the helicarrier, right? It looks very much like the helicarrier, right? So we need one of these, but as I always say, okay, here we got the right one right away. And we need an 8. Okay. We need 2 3s, which I picked out earlier. Makes life way easier. And we're gonna add this one just over here. So we'll add that one here, and we will add the 8 down at the bottom, which goes right here. And the 3 goes on the opposite end. Like that. And this one goes right over here. So again, drop me a line, guys. Let me know what you're building at all, if you're building anything, or what you would like to see next. I do take requests. We're looking for a single 1x2, which I should have grabbed a couple of those when I saw them earlier, and I decided not to, but I'm certain that we have a couple of them right around here, so should be easy to locate. I'll just grab some of these while I'm here, because I know we'll be needing some of those in a minute. That 1x2, 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 1x2. As I say, you find everything else when you're looking for a specific piece and you're not able to find the one you're looking for at all. Isn't that a thing? It's always that thing, like, oh, I'm looking for this, but I'm not able to find it. And you find everything else. But that one thing that you're looking for, all right, it's got to be over here someplace. I'll just move the ship over. I love the handle on that ship, because you can just move it around as easy as you want to. trying to locate this single, which is around here somewhere, just hiding out. Should be right here. Also, guys, jump in and check my shorts out. I have a lot of shorts that's pretty funny, as some people say. I don't know. I think it's funny to me. So that's why I put them on. Try to give people some humor. But yeah, jump in and check that out also. I'll just need to step over here because I need two ones. I only got one of them there, but I need two. So I'll just jump over here and find me two of them, and then we'll move on. It's giving me a little, it's hiding away. And I found something else that I need over here also while I'm at it. Usually that happens a lot. Let me know if that happens to you guys. You're building and you're looking for one thing and something else pops up. So I was looking and I found one of those. I was just about trying to find one of those, and there it was. So let's just get this 1x2, and then we'll move on. So I have what I call my bag of tricks. Oops. If you guys are jumping in for the first time, I just dropped something there. If you guys are jumping in for the first time, you never heard me say my bag of tricks. I'm looking through my bag of tricks now and finding the pieces that I have, but I'm not able to spot it right away. So I'm just getting that together, guys, and I'll be right on there right now. So we're looking for a 1x2. What it is, one of the things is I build so many different ships and figures and whatnot, and they tend to get mixed in with other stuff, which makes it tricky at times. But again, it's part of the building process. And like I say all the time, the fun is in the build. So I never worry about it too much. And I found one here, and I'll have to take one ship apart, but it's a mini ship, and it served its purpose already. So I'm not too concerned with it. So I'll just take that piece off. There it is. Yep, there it is. So that's that piece right there. I needed to take it off of that. And then I'll just go to my bag of tricks right here, guys, and I'll find me another. And we'll continue with the build. So again, drop me a line, guys, and let me know what you are building, if you're building anything at all, or you do have a request. All right, let's move on. I'm always building so much, always looking for the next build. That's another thing. When you're building, it tends to, you always want to build more and more and more and more all the time. So that's a big thing. Let me know if that happens to you guys at all. You're constantly wanting to build and you get ideas just constantly and you're like, oh, I can do that. Okay, so I found another, which I know we'll need a couple of them. That's why I'm trying to locate more than one guy. So if it seems like I'm holding up, it's not. It's that I figure we'll need 4 of them. So I'm trying to get 4 of them so we can move on. Okay, and I need 1 more, and then we'll just move right on. A 2 block. So it's a 2 by 1. That's the brick we're looking for. A 2 by 1 brick. Okay. Be right there, guys. Be right there. There's my bag of tricks here. I have another one. And I will find that, and we will move on in 2 seconds. So while we're here, drop me a line, guys, and let me know. Again, here you go. I found one right away. So I have 2 of them now. I have 4, and now I think I can move on. So drop me a line, guys, and let me know what you're working on, if you're working on anything at all. Well, you finished the motion. Let me just check on you guys right here real quick. So, hey, what's up, man? Hola, ¿cómo estás? Let me hit you a shout out, man. Good to see you on there. Let it. You finished the stop motion. Number 1 view is back. All right, thanks a lot. Right, let me just hit him up. Let me hit him up. Gotta show him the force, you know. Yeah, so let me know, guys, what you're doing. If you're building anything special, or doesn't have to be special. Could be any and all. There you go. Big shout out to you, man. Thanks for jumping in. Great to see you on here, guys. Just hit the like button for me. People, thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up if you like what's going on. Okay, let's get back. It's great to see you all on there, guys. As I always say, I am your biggest fan. And I thank everyone for coming on and supporting. Okay, let's finish this part of that ship up. Right, so we got the little pieces that we needed. Okay, let's move that one out of the way. So we needed 1 of those and a dark 1 by 4. 1 dark 1 by 4. 1 by 8, actually 1 by 8. 1 by 8. Dark 1 by 8. So we, again, when you're looking for that specific, it's hard to find. Seeing all the 1 by 4s. Here it is, 1 by 8. I know we needed 2 of those, but we'll be getting that in a second. Yeah, yeah, so just you. Oh, you're the only one left? Okay. Well, thanks for staying in there. Yeah, so let's continue with the bill. Add this. Let's add this on. So we want to turn this back over. Thanks for staying on there. Thanks for the support. It's really appreciated. This goes. Why is this one hanging out there? Confused. Okay. This goes here. Like so. And we need to put one of the twos here. Again, I call this brick count. You guys tell me what you think, because why would you just put that single one right there, right? So anyway, we're here. I want to make sure we got this right. This goes there, so it does go there. And it's very strange, something strange here. Okay. Oh, this goes closer. It's too far away. There. And then this goes like that. So, yeah. That's the way it sits. Okay, let's add the rest of it. So we were turning it over, and we got it this way. And now we want to add a 14 long right here. 12, sorry, 12. And this goes just right there. And we need another one of those. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And this is a 12, like I said. And we'll be needing another 8 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's very strange. And no 9 blocks. I've never seen a 9 block before anyway. So something is very curious there. But we'll find out shortly. Right, okay, y'all. So we move this out, bring this there, take this off, and move this one down to there. Then this goes here. I thought that was very strange. So we need to get ourselves another one of those, not the 6s. These are all 6. We need another 10. Okay, so let's just find ourselves another 10 and we'll move on. So I just got it here in my bag of tricks. Not gonna take too long. Not just right here. I know I have tons of those. That's part of that came on the 8088. I am absolutely certain. So I'll just find that real quick. Here's one. I think we'll need a lot more than one, so I will grab another while I'm at it. So we got 2, and I think if I'm building both sides, we will need 4. So yeah, I got them all right here, so we can continue with the build. So drop me a line while we're on there, guys. Yeah, so we need this. This one goes just right here. Let's turn this over now. Turn it over, and we're gonna add some stuff on the top. So we need a 6, and we need one of these. Where are you? Can't spot it, but I have a bag of them right here. So it's all corners. They're all corners. So it's just right here. And I need a 4 corner. Just find that. I'm finding a lot of round ends. The one we're looking for is not rounded. So, is it a 4 or 3? That's a 4. I don't want to have to pour this out, but I'm going to have to, guys. I'm trying to not pour it out, but I'm going to have to. And I'll have to just move this out of the way. So I'll just move all of these things out of the way. And we'll find that piece to go in there. There you go. Okay. So I found another 4. Here's the 3. And I'll move this over here. So we need this 3 block, which goes down here a ways. But before we do that, we want to add a couple of these right here. In place 1. And then we need a 4 right there. Like so. And we add another one in there. And we add the 6 at the bottom. And this one right here. Okay, starting to look really good now. Looking really good. So we want to turn that over. Okay, and we're going to add a couple of pieces on the top. So this one goes here. Like that. And another 6 goes there. Okay, let's just add this in. Remember we said I found this and I want to add it in right away, because if you don't, it gets mixed into the lot right there. So you could put that on. And let's move on, guys. Again, thank you guys for showing up. So also I do something, and I said I'll do it. The first 3 people to do Superfan will have a chance of winning one of the prizes. Like I said, one of these or one of the minifigure mags. Okay, so it's a random pick. Also, if you become a Superfan today. Okay, right. So let's move on. Turn this over. And we need to add just one more and an extension there. So this one or this one. It's one of these 2. So both left sides, we need a right. Here we go. So we'll add this here. Move these away. But before we add that one, we need one more of those, like I said. So just one more that goes right in there. So let's just locate that and move on, guys. Move on. We are moving up really, we're moving pretty steady now. Like I said, this ship is coming to a close, which is really good. Really good. So we can start the next build. Aren't you always excited when you're ready, when you're coming to the end of a build, to the end of a build, and you can't wait to start the next build? So it's like the next journey, and you're like, hey, I can't wait to start the next build, man. Oh my God. Can I have the next build ready to go? Or just to go out and buy it to start your next build. Right, so I'm just trying to find one of those to complete that and move on. Okay, it's hiding out from me, so just clip this in here for now. Right there, like that. And we'll move on. So we turn this over, and we're going to add another one of those just right here. Again, there you go. You always find the opposite side that you're looking for. Look at this, 4 of them, guys. If you can see that there, that's 4, 5 of them, 6 of them, all of them going on the left side, and we need to find ourselves a right. Isn't that funny? Here we go, right side. Okay. So at least we know we got all of them for the opposite build, right? So this one goes right there. And let's move on and see what's next. Okay, back here we need a 3. And one of them little clips also. So we need a 3. Just this one right here. It's a little faded. Don't appreciate that at all. So here we go, we got it. I'll need to put this faded one away. This one goes back here. Like so. And we need one of those little things I spoke about. Here's one right here. Hope it's the right color because they come in stone gray also. So this one, when I say old stone gray, which is like this one right here. Oh, what is a super fan? So if you go on there and you press, you could just check. Go into the bio and you'll see a super fan is someone who wants to help the channel grow. So if you go into, if you just look there, and you see where it has that, it has a smiley face, it has a cash sign, a plus sign, and a heart sign. Can you see that? Just hit that and follow what it says basically. And that's how you become a super fan. Okay, so let's add these on. So this one goes here. Right? And let's see what's next. So we need a couple of them now. One of these are 6. Just had a bunch of 6s here. What's going on? I just had a ton of them. Not the dark ones, the light ones. But I just saw a couple of them. Light ones. 1x6 light. So this light stone gray, 1x6. Here's one right now. And we need a 3 and another one of these. Just find it over here. Yes, if you want to become a super fan, help the channel to grow, you can do that by going to that area of the channel. Again, I found 3 of them, and here's the correct one over here. So let's see how this goes on. So this one goes here, like so. Then we add this one over here, like that. This one goes to the top, right there. These are a lot of brick count, guys. Absolute lot of brick count. That, at least this one ties that in place, but there, I'm not sure. Okay, let's move on. So, we need one of these, but again, the opposite side, and a, let's just locate that. Yeah, there we go, one of those, and one of these. Okay, I already have the top one. So this is gonna go that way. I want to make sure I'm putting it the right way, so I'll need to go back to the top for a second. Just right here, go in there. Yeah. Okay, like I said, I've never built this one before, but I have similar ships. So we need 6 we said, right? Just find that 6. Because these are not 6s, these are much bigger. But the 6 is right here. I just didn't want to pour all of this stuff out because it just it takes over the worktop, makes it a little more tricky to work with. So I'll just locate that and we'll add that in. As soon as I can pull it out of the bag here, guys. Seen a lot of 4s and a lot of different ones, but not the one we're trying to find. I'll get those 8s out because we were looking for those before. Remember prior? Right. So it's not in this bag, but I have another bag full of them here. 6. So it's a 4x6. And did we need it? We already found those. Like I said, when you're looking for one thing, you're not able to find it, and you usually come upon a lot more things. Again, I'm building this out of my garage. It's not a straightforward build like when you buy a packet out and you just do it like that, where you open packet 1, open packet 2, open packet 3, and you just work like that. So it's not that straightforward. But again, the fun is in the build, so I love it because finding the pieces and stuff like that, it's really cool for me. It's like an adventure, you know? You're looking for it, you're finding it, and when you find it, you're like, yes, okay, I'm missing that piece. You get the glossary up or the inventory, and you just go to it like that, and it's really cool. Trying to locate that one, guys. Couple bags here. Here we go, this bag. Okay, it should be in here. And I'm finding a lot of, I kid you not, I'm finding a lot of things that I was like, because I'm about to do another build, and I'm like, do I have that, and do I have that piece, and I just keep coming up with these pieces again and again that I'll be looking for later on. So, which is a fantastic thing. Okay, so I'll have to go in my bigger bag of tricks, guys. So, oh, you edited your stop motion. That's awesome. That's awesome, man. Again, that's a fantastic thing you're doing there. That's a fantastic thing. That stop motion thing. I'm definitely going to check it out to see how it looks, man. I'm sure it's going to be great anyways, but I'm definitely going to jump in to check that out. Just trying to find this piece right here, guys. I'm looking in different places. Oh, hold on. It's longer than we need, but I found something else also, which we may need 2 of later on. Makes life easier. Those particular pieces, they're for the got a dry throat. For the 8097. So those come with an 8097 ship, which is another one of the Jango Fett ships. Sorry, Boba Fett ships. Okay, it's not in this little section here. I'll just go in this one here, which should be easily because I have a lot of them. I know I have a lot of them. Here, nope. This is long. This is a 6. So this is an 8. We need a 6. So I'll just locate that, guys, and we will move on. Don't need that, so I'll move that out of the way. Just get this 6 for us here so we can move on. Like I said, I have tons and tons. And sometimes we tend to get them all mixed up, right? So, and here it is right here. Found it. There you go, 6. I'll find another one hopefully and save me the time later on. So again, guys, don't forget to look at the top tier also. You don't have to become a super fan to win, to get free stuff. Just become a member and your chances of getting free stuff has gone up by doing that, because that's something that happens monthly. This chance of getting it this way is great too, because you basically, it's 1 out of 3. Memberships, it's great also. Okay, so let's put this together now. So we needed that 1, which is gonna go right there. Okay, and this one, which is gonna go right on top of it, just there, and we're set. So let's see what happens next. Let's see what happens next. Okay, so we need one of these, which I had right there, so that was really good. And now we need another one of those. Those are coming out the woodwork. And again, finding all the left sides, but not the right. Let's see. Left, 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 left. Left. Left, 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 left. Okay, I'll just have to go down here and find one. So let's find one down here. Another left, another right, guys. Look at that. It's like the left side went to vacation. Everything is all right-sided. Another one and another. Look, just check this out. I am looking through this, and there you go. How many of those are there? Again, so many different things I build, and you add those onto them, right? But look at this. There's like 7 of them there, 8, 9 of them there. Okay, so we needed that, but we can get past that for a second, and then we'll find it and go on. Don't want to hold up the building. So let's turn this over and find ourselves a ton of these. Actually 3, I'm saying a ton of those. Just 3 of those. That's 1, 2, and 3. And that's gonna just lock this in place so it doesn't come off. That's 1, 2, and 3. So that locks that in place really tightly there, make it so it stays and doesn't fall apart. Okay, and this everything's on the ship already set up for this particular piece being added, so that it's gonna go on the left side, right side, my right to your left. So we'll just clip that in here. Again, every time I look at it, it definitely looks like the I'm missing pieces there. That's very weird, very strange. I gotta have a look at this again, because this is supposed to be flat. Let's just check out and see what we're missing. That's supposed to be absolute flat, I think. So we place that there. Got that at the end. Oh, okay. So one of them goes there. That's already at the end. Okay, so this is actually supposed to go one over. It's supposed to be like this. Yeah. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. And then that one we were talking about goes right above it. Okay. What I do in an instant like that, just to hold it, only to hold it until I put that other piece in, until I can locate that other piece, because it bothers my eyes. So I'll just find right side and just cover it with that. So right there, like so. Okay. And we are missing a piece just there. Okay, that's one of those again, we said. Okay, so, right. So, we'll take this and work on the opposite side. Just put it over here and add the opposite wing, and then we'll add all those pieces later on. But for now, we can get this going, right? Let's take a look and give shout out to anyone that popped in. Ninja Wolf, where have you been? Yo, haven't seen you for a minute. Let me give you a big shout out. Ninja, haven't seen you for a while. I hope you're okay. I hope everything is okay. Great to see you on. Haven't seen you for a minute, man. It's great to see you. Ninjago Wolfpack. I'm okay, man. I'm okay. I'm building. You know, I always say the fun is in the build. So once I'm building, it's great. Yeah, it's great to see you on there. Thanks a lot. Just hit that like button for me if you wouldn't mind. Thanks a lot. That'll be really helpful. Absolutely fantastic to see you on there. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot. So if you were you on recently and see the ship that we're building right now, the 8039 and the smaller versions? Don't know if you were on. I can't remember if you were on and you saw that. Just want to place this on here. Right. Yeah. So. Yeah, absolutely fantastic to see you on. Yeah, so let's check out the opposite side. Another person that I'm a big fan of is the Wolfpack. I haven't seen Wolfpack. I haven't seen Mr. Zbot for a while. I know he's been working on the channel and stuff like that, so that's pretty cool. But I haven't seen him for a while. Okay, so we need one of those and one of these. Just gonna go right here, like that, or maybe more like this. Is it? Nope, just right there. That's correct. I don't think it is. I think it's 2. Yeah, so what's been going on with you, man? What you been up to? Have you been building it all? So I just got to go into my bag of tricks, guys, because I'm missing 2 pieces, and I have to find it. As you guys know, it's a big thing. You just need to get that piece. Okay, so bear with me for 1 second. I'll have to go into my bag of tricks and get this. So we're back. We found them. Like I said, this particular ship has a lot of the ship has similar pieces. So we found it, and we're ready to go. Okay, so we added this here. We'll replace that with that ship later on because we're working on this right now. We need one of these, a 6. We need a 6. We'll need a 4 also. So we'll bring that over, and we need this, right, and a 6, right? 6. So that's 2 6s. Right, so we take this. Just need to move the PDF up a little bit. And this goes right here. This one goes down at the bottom. Similar to what we did before. Move those over a little bit so you guys can have a better look. And separate sides. Just makes it easier. Let's see what's going on, guys. Say hi. Ninjaga, what's that? I got 2 sets made. Made some so you made some mocks, and now I have 20 pounds to buy a Lego set. All right, that's amazing. Also, I'm on a new channel right now, and I'm posting some edits. All right. So you got your own channel now, or you always had your own channel? I apologize, I didn't see that. I'm gonna have to jump on that. Just link me to the channel, please. Link me to your channel, Wolfpack. Okay, guys, if you want me to check your channel, just link me to your channel. It's not a problem. I'll do that because you always support. Right, so let's move on here. It's always good to see what other folks are building. Just helps the community, right? Right, so let's turn this over this way. And we're going to add some pieces to this. A 3. We need 2 3s. I just didn't like how that one looked. 2 3s. Just want to make sure we're facing this in the right way. So there, a 3 goes. Need one of these. A 3 goes here. And we need an 8 goes there. Is it a 6? 8 goes there. I don't like the shade of that 8 at all. 8 goes here. Okay. And another 3 goes down here. Like so. And we need one of these, like we said before, when you're trying to find. Here we go again. Look at this. Look at that. Ever you're trying to find it, you can find everything else but that. Here we go. Oh, here it is. Very good. So this one goes here. Like so. And we're going to move on and add those little pieces down at the bottom. So we need a 6, which again I just saw. I had it and I said, here we go, here's a 6. So the 6 goes. Oh, okay, we skipped because again the PDF we have to take a look and see. Right, so we have to turn it over like that, and we'll add that long one down here, which is the the 12, right? So we'll add the 12 right there. And leave the space for the 2. If you remember that, we were looking for the 2, which goes right here. And now we need the 8 down here to get that even. If you guys remember that, when we were all over the place looking for that one. And another 8 here. And we weren't sure how it fit, because it was like, does that fit there? Does it fit there? Okay, now we can move to 7. Shout out there. Alrighty, let's move to 7. Because it's PDF and they come in blocks like that. Where on the if you were looking at it on a can't even say the word. If you were looking at it on instructions, it would look totally different. Right, so here we're gonna add one of these in between. Got the 3, we'll add a 4, like that. Here we're gonna add 6. And remember, we were looking for that brick before, and we were struggling for it, so we had to go and look down here for it. And all we can see is half of circles and 4s, which is not what we want at all, is it? The right side, look at that, I'm finding that. 4s, and we need a 3. 4s again, a lot of 4s. But the 3 seems to be elusive at the moment. Okay, the 3 is being elusive. Not a problem, not an issue at all. Not an issue at all, guys. We'll just find one here. Again, like I said, I have tons of bricks. Tons and tons of bricks. Sometimes it's just finding that piece. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. So it's 6 here, and we're constantly looking for 6. So again, like I said, when you're looking around, one thing and the other thing pops up. Okay, so we got that in place, and we need a 3. So 3, 3, 3, 3s. 3s. Again, like I said, if you're struggling, you can always go to your advent calendar. There's always these bricks in advent calendar, which is a good find. So you don't struggle for it. Go into your advent calendars and you'll be like, whoa, that's one of the pieces I was looking for, which you wouldn't find in something else. So just put this on here. This one goes right there. Okay. And let's move on and see where that leads us to. I think we'll probably need to turn it over again. Okay, so we're turning it over again like that. And we're going to add some pieces here. So one of these goes right Okay, so we need another one of these here. Then we add this there. Okay, that's perfect. Let's move on a little further. Turn it over again. And we'll add, for a moment, this right there. Something's amiss. So let's flip this back over, because everything there is correct. Everything here is correct, but everything there is correct, but when I just turned it over to add the piece, okay, right here, so I added this piece here, but there's still a space there, so this is actually two. What is missing? So everything is in order. That one's in order at the bottom. That one's correct. Okay, okay. So, just looked, and this is incorrect. So, I am jumping the gun again, guys, because I was it's tricky when you looking at the PDF. So this is actually supposed to go, this goes here, and this is actually supposed to go on top, like that. Then we add this. There's nothing hanging out there. Why is this hanging out? Okay, we may have to just go back one space because something is not correct here. Okay, so let's go back there. So we got to this point. That's correct. This is correct. There. That's correct. Okay, this goes that way. That's the issue. So it's supposed to go that way. See, one turn of the dial and you put it in the incorrect place, and it can mess the whole build up. But again, a lot of times it's really good when you find it right away, so you don't have to worry about it later on. So this lines up there, and this one goes on the top there. Yeah, correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. And now we can turn it around like this, and we need to add the pieces there. So it still seems to be coming up short. Why is it coming up short? Unless I gave too much. Oh, that's what it is. Again, I'm jumping the gun, guys. This goes further back here. Okay, sorry for the hold up, guys. We should have been moving already. Moving already. That goes there. Should have been way ahead. This goes there. That's better. I was totally confused. What's going on? Because I know it looks like there's 2, not 1. There you go. That's better. And we put this there. Stay in there now. There you go, that's better. Wow. Okay, on the top, another one goes here. So we're building the left side, right side now. My right, your left. So everything is fitting much better than the last one. Remember, we were missing certain elements. Right, so we need another 3. Getting this one completed, guys. We're getting this one completed. And we need a 3, right direction, yep. And we need one of those to tie it off, which is not absolutely necessary at the moment, but we'll try to find it. It should be around here somewhere. Where are you? It's one of these, but in dark gray. Those clip things, and this one is broken. So here we go. Found it. One of these clips like this. So this one goes back here. And okay, I'm even doing it incorrectly. It needs to hang out a little bit. So it goes on 4, and this one goes on the top. I hope I did that on the other side also. Right, I hope I did that on the other side. Did I? I didn't, did I? I don't think I did. This one goes here. I don't think I did. Actually, I did, yeah. I did do it correctly. Okay, so this goes there. Let me just check, see if anybody's in. Say hi. What's that? What's my favorite set? Sorry. I was just off there. I meant while building. Also, I'm on the channel. Okay. What other Lego sets have you got? Oh, when you say generally or what I've been building. Oh, you're going to dinner. All right. We'll catch up. I'll show you what sets I have. Thanks a lot. You have an amazing day too. Okay, let's close this part of the build off. Let's move on down. Move on downtown. So we got this piece here, square. It's not this one. We're looking for another square piece similar to this, but it's not this. It has a sticker on there. But we can put that on for the moment, just to hold it over. Okay, we'll put that on, hold it over. So this, did I put all of those bricks on there? I can't even remember putting all of these on there. I can't remember putting all these on there at all. Yes, I did. Okay, so this goes here. Does not look like it at all, but it's okay. And this goes next to it. We need a 3 over here. Here we go. A 3 goes right there. Again, I cannot remember building that at all, but it is, which is very strange. Okay, we need one of these, which is going to go just at the top. Now I'm starting to figure it more. Couldn't remember using it before. Right. Now we need, again, we're very fortunate to have all of these. One of these and one of these. So this one goes there. That one goes next to it, like that. We need one more, just right here. Oops. Place that too high. Goes more like that. Ship is starting to get closed off now, guys. One more of those, which we have a ton of these. Very cool that we have a ton of those. This one goes there. Something is a little off. So everything is correct there. That's correct. These are correct. This is correct. We need that 6. We need that 6 right here. And then that's correct. Everything's correct there. That's correct. So that will go across. Right. This is incorrect. This has to line up just like that. Yep. That's more like it. Okay. Right, so the 6, we just need the 6 right there. So guys, again, put your notifications on and watch out for the great builds that's happening. Drop a like if you like what it's building. While I'm just looking for 6 here. Just got it. Yeah. And if you want to become a super fan, jump in, become a super fan. That also helps the channel. Place this one over here. Right. We're ready to go, guys. This goes over here. Just have to change that sticker. Alright. Let's make sure that's solid. We'll change that sticker, which is not an issue at all. Like I said, build this out of my garage, so different pieces, using different pieces. Let's just stick that in there. Oh, I love hearing that clip, because you know when you hear that clip, everything's A-okay. Look at that, guys. Just check that out. Okay, we're almost complete now, guys. We're missing just this top here so far. I'm not sure. Could be more to come. Whoa, I never believe I'd be able to complete that shit, guys. Oh, we forgot to put the clips in. Oh my gosh. To hold the wing together firmly. If you guys remember that, we forgot to put the 3 clips. So let me just take this off. No, that's the, oops. What am I doing? Let's put this back in. It's the opposite end. Oh, this one doesn't fall apart on us, which I thought that would happen. Because the clips, remember the clips are to hold these in. So let's go find some clips. We'll put these back in. Put these back in here, and we'll go find some clips. Here's one. Just need one more, 2 more. 2, we need 2, which I'll just go over here and I'll get the 2 clips, guys, and we'll just lock that in. And we're ready to go. I definitely couldn't believe I was gonna finish this off like that. So it's on to the next build, guys. Just looking for some clips, guys, which I have here. Let's get some clips. Don't be shy, clips. Don't be shy. 1 second, guys. Find some of these clips they're trying to hide out from me.
saw a couple of them yesterday when I was going through. Here we go. There we go. Should be some of them here.
Hopefully. There's another bag. Here we go. Got them. So we need 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. I saw them actually 3. Yeah, I saw them yesterday. I was like, oh, don't grab them out. You don't need it. Had enough.
But as you saw, I needed more. But guys, we did it. We did it. We absolutely did it. Look at this. We did it. So these lock that in place.
Kind of struggling here to put this one in. There you go. And this one locks this one in place. Right. So let's put it in again and lock it off. That should do it this time. So that snaps in there like that. Yeah. Much better. Yeah. This looks very much, again I say, like that ship. Like the helicarrier. Really, very much. I think they took something off of that for the helicarrier. You guys tell me what you think. Okay, so that's the build, guys. We built it, right? We built it with all of this left over here. Again, our next build is going to come up, right? We're building a big ship again, a huge ship. So again, leave your notifications on, jump in, and watch the next trilogy. This is BOBAbrickz, and may Lego be with you.